Hi there, it's Matt. Welcome to my mind. Welcome to the inner workings of my heart and soul. And everything that stands between me and being truly privy to comfort and that state of an ultimatum in its most divine state. Which is when you feel so ultimately in tune with yourself and happy that you do not really worry about things. Now, worry can stem from two places, really. It can stem from the inside, and it can stem from the outside. Throughout the mind's benevolence, upon itself, comfort comes. Throughout the mind's hatred of itself, comfort leaves. See, I've been thinking about this concept a lot. How through the mental health troubles that a lot of people go through, I think it's about a fourth of the populace, a third of the populace that deals with a mental health issue, a mental health condition. Well, that can provoke not being in tune with yourself. That can provoke your emotions wildly swinging from a fence to another. As you do not condone your lack of a stable mentality, but you do abide by it regardless. That's been me. That's increasingly been me. And you know what's interesting about it? Is that I'm actually objectively struggling less on a personal scale, as in life is looking better and better, but yet mentally I freak out more and more. Which seems kind of contradictory, but I deal with psychosis, schizophrenia is what I'd call it, although it could be a different term, but that would be what I would call it. That is, for those not in the know, which is probably no one, but I'll go ahead and say it anyway. That is hearing voices, experiencing delusions. It is a condition that can ravage you like it can be mildly hurtful. It depends on the situation. For me, it has become increasingly mildly hurtful to not even hurtful at all in some capacity. Sorry for not holding my camera very well. I kind of lose control of my grip on my phone. This is in terms of me having taken more meds and me just having come to realizations about life, realizations about our future, my future. And then the sail sets forth, and while I am passively riding down a wave, I do not feel so hurt anymore. It is very easy for me to find calmness and wellness and comfort. Yet I do not always take its hand and let it lead me in the right direction, even though it feels it always gives it in a way. I just let my emotions be so stubborn, despite the fact that I did become so relaxed, that, sometimes I genuinely ask myself, are you being real with yourself, Matt? Because there's no reason for me to angrily vent on the street. And yet you will hear me shout from a mile away. You will. Not that bad, but being metaphorical, but and you want to know what the truth is with that? Maybe I need to, because I'm not doing any drugs, other than actually I bought alcohol once, and I drank twice. That was 2 days ago, 3 days ago. Would have been 2 days. First time really relaxed me. Second time I just kind of freaked out. But it still relaxed me a fair bit. But weed, I've kept off of it for a very long time. In fact, I have a struggle with remembering the last time I've actually done pot. Except I know it was less than 6 months ago. More than 3 months. Anyways. um, it's those moments where I'm just venting and freaking out. I kind of ask myself every time in retrospect when I am done and when I am just walking back home. Because it's not like every walk I take is an angry shouting session. In fact, it's very rare. But I kind of ask myself at that point, is it even for real? Because it feels like the reasoning behind the message that I convey, or the idea that I spew into pieces, leaves. It leaves my mind. And suddenly, and I am no longer in the process of being angered, I'm simply calmed. And the reasoning for being angered just flies away. And it doesn't even look back and give me a reason for having infiltrated me. Which is quite insulting. I'm kidding. But I'm kind of being real about it, but I can't expect that, can I? This would be classified to some people as bipolar. So I guess at that point it would become schizoaffective, but I don't know if I'm wholly a believer, but I'm kind of mostly a believer. That I could have some parts of that, even though I don't want to, because I'm not diagnosed, I wasn't like that before. Before, like, maybe a year and a half ago, I wasn't like that at all. And I'm doing a lot better than I was a year ago, but mood swings, man. They're still there. Some days I feel happy, some days I feel depressed. That's another thing. But that's less on the turbulent scale, more on the naturally flowing one. And, maybe my mind is supposed to be happy. Maybe my mind is supposed to live and breathe. Maybe I am supposed to be set free from the condition that resides within me. Maybe I am. Yet, it is when I am suffocated and that I am venting that I feel such a disdain toward life that it becomes enthralling for me. And I fall into that headspace so well and so significantly, Anyways, thank you for everything. You're lovely. And I will see you very soon. with more videos, hopefully. Goodbye.